This video is sponsored by Squarespace. There are AI doctors taking over TikTok and scamming people. There are tons of accounts masquerading as health professionals, posting a collage of doctors that don't exist, doing the exact same thing each video but with an inconsistent, ever-changing story.
23 years looking after Victoria's Secret models. 13 years pumping silicone. 22 years as a doctor. My grandma was a holistic doctor in the 70s.
Trying to sell people products. They're also full of health misinformation. Homemade dragon juice is 98% more effective than Ozempic. If you want a tutorial on how to make it, just comment dragon and I will share it with you. Then at the end, after a series of terrible health facts that mainly revolve around someone's chest actually, they wrap it up with promoting this product. And this one says, sharing all the health tips they don't teach in school. Yeah, I sure hope they don't teach this in school. Now here's the thing, right? These people look real. And this was before the recent leap in AI video generation technology. This account, back when AI technology was not quite as good as it is now, their post format was different because, well, the technology didn't support what they're currently doing. Here you see it's a slideshow instead of their normal format now. My grandma was a holistic doctor for 50 years. She recently passed away. The slides give health advice, and then the last slide is about the product being promoted. As you can see now though, that girl who said my grandma passed away got entirely replaced by this account's favorite doctor. So in some videos, she says she is a cosmetic doctor for your glute area. In other videos, she says she's a cosmetic doctor for the chest region. And then in others, she phrases her background like she's some general plastic surgeon. There is clearly an inconsistency with the amount of time she has been operating and what specific area she specializes in. They're also basically using the likeness of certain celebrities in this scheme. Like, I think we all know who that's supposed to be. Also, what is going on with her glasses? This one is a doctor sometimes, and other times she is a private nurse for a billionaire, I guess. But if you're in the medical field, you obviously know there is a distinct difference between a nurse and a doctor in terms of responsibility, pay, area of focus, and expertise. So somebody who is actually working either of those jobs probably isn't going to just be loosey-goosey with whatever term they decide to use. Basically, this TikTok, she says, I was a Victoria's Secret model, here's what I had to do to stay hot. She had to use an oatmeal and honey mask, eat whatever this is, eat kiwis, and then at the end, wraps it up with the product again, after basically saying that that smoothie made her sweat odorless. Here's another TikTok where she's trying to still say she was a Victoria's Secret model, to which I have to say, what the hell is going on with the text on the shirts in the back, and what is that? One of the ways you know that these voices are AI generated is not just because they sound a little bit robotic, it's because the different doctors have the exact same mispronunciation of certain words that really nobody else mispronounces. So for example, these doctors say they're OBGYNs, but none of them can pronounce it correctly.
From an OGBN of 23 plus years.
From an OGBN of 24. 38 years as an OGBN. From an OGBN of...
This one says, my husband shaved his entire head so my daughter wouldn't look like a boy for graduation. And this man is just getting more distorted as time goes on. Normally when people say something is uncanny valley, I actually don't really feel it. Like, I'm not as spooked by stuff like that. But this photo actually did that for me. Yeah. He's starting to have a goat eye going on. After the video says, this dad, who is definitely real, after he grew his hair and gave his hair to his daughter, they say he used botana oil to grow his hair. If you want it, you'll find the Amazon link in my bio. Here's a fake story. She rushed into a burning house without a helmet and then lost all her hair, but then botana oil saved the day. Thank God for the botana oil. This one, my mom was forced to shave her head in the army for 12 years. And then, again, I don't even know what to say. This one's wild. It starts off with, did anyone else notice how Jennifer Lawrence went from looking mid to an absolute beauty icon and, again, basically said, it's her hair. Use the oil. It is not her hair, and she never looked mid. What are we talking about? If that's mid, somebody get me off this planet. I'm done. Quite frankly, I'm done. First of all, that's not even you. Secondly, you can tell it's supposed to be her hand, but I don't know how you would like contort yourself to get that to work, because it has to be this hand over here. Hold on, how do I, no, I gotta, I'm trying so bad. It is so funny how this one account just goes for anything, really, like any celebrity or whatever who's popular right now. This is just whiplash to look at. I gotta say, this one just starts out wild with the subtitles. My mom worked as Beyonce. Her mom worked as a Beyonce stunt double. She had to do a bunch of beauty rituals like dunking her head in ice water and whatnot. But then, of course, this Beyonce stunt double, who definitely exists, also had the holy grail of the moringa. This account is saying that Beyonce also took this product, which is quite the assertion, right? Like to say that this celebrity definitively uses your product. It even says she still uses it to this day. I'm not so sure. I don't think she does. So for this video, I found a couple of the TikToks I'm talking about a couple weeks ago, right? And I look back in my notes, and for this one I'm about to look at, it just says, "What the hell happened here?" Very vague. I forget what it is, so I'm scared to put it on, but we'll see. We got this girl. Okay, she's got a Rolex. Great. I don't know where this is going. It's just one of those ones where it's a bogus store. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Half of these frames could be used for some sort of analog horror. It's honestly the only thing that saved my skin from the harsh heat and dry air in Dubai. It did not save your skin. You just evaporated. You withered, mummified, and simultaneously evaporated and crumbled at the same time. Now, one thing about this that I cannot discern is whether these videos are entirely AI generated, as in just directly created from a prompt, or if this is AI generated with the assistance of maybe some base footage from someone who actually exists. Some people create AI avatars based on themselves, so they churn out a bunch of stuff. This account right here is actually terrifying, okay? They are promoting their product, saying get it here, but there is no link in their bio. Now, the reason why this is freaking me out that they forgot the link when that should be a good thing that people can't see the link is because either the person's brain has imploded because of how lazy and stupid this whole thing is, that they're now just forgetting like the most essential parts of it, linking the product, or they have so many accounts to keep track of, to create, to post on, that's why an oversight like this even occurred. So with all this being said, unfortunately, I think this video has just been another episode of good luck, humanity. We're all doomed. The accounts are laughably terrible. I'm just concerned for when they're not as bad, because they're pretty uncanny. Like they're convincing a lot of people, and now that AI technology has gotten so much better, it's a little bit worrying where this is going to head. Now, I would like to just thank today's sponsor, Squarespace, for helping us get through all of that. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform that makes it incredibly easy to succeed online. If you're starting out or you're managing a brand that you're already growing, you're gonna find that Squarespace makes it easy for you to create a stunning website, engage with your audience, and you can sell anything from products to content to your experience, all in one place, all on your terms. One thing I love about Squarespace is how easy it is to get discovered. They have amazing SEO tools, where every website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions, auto-generated sitemap, and more. So your site doesn't tumble into irrelevancy and you actually appear more in search results. And something really neat about Squarespace is the fact that you can use your site to fundraise. They have phenomenal built-in donation tools and built-in email campaign and marketing tools, so you can connect with more people and get more people to support your cause. And something that really matters to me is that with Squarespace, it's incredibly easy to create an excellent video portfolio. You can upload and organize your videos, make amazing video libraries, and have one place where you have full control, where your content is your content. So if all of this sounds interesting to you, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Savantics. Save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video, and thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.